All right, Dr. Monte here with Geek to Rehab. Coming at you with my good buddy Bones here. Don't look at me like that, Bones. I wanted to go over some symmetry of muscles, particularly for people who have low back pain. There's a huge amount of low back pain in the population. It's a huge effect on our industry and our finances for healthcare. So I want to talk about things that I would think sometimes would be common knowledge, but it's not. For most of my patients that I talk to, they didn't even think about this. So if you got low back pain, you've got a set of muscles. These right here from your neck all the way down to your tailbone are grouped called as paraspinal muscles, okay? And these red ones over here on these sides, that's your quadratus lumborum. Okay, so the quadratus lumborum is attached to your iliac crest here. Okay, that's your pelvis. So if those are painful, it could be because your hamstrings, these other red ones, they're attached to the bottom of your pelvis, are tight. So if your hamstrings are tight, it's going to bring your pelvis back and put constant tension on these muscles here. Okay, see how that works? So we need to stretch your hamstrings to help relieve the pressure and the tightness of the low back muscles. So that's the back of the pelvis, all right? There's some asymmetry, or you're trying to get symmetry there. The front of the pelvis, I didn't put anything here to identify them, but you have your abdominal muscles right here on the front. But you also have your quad muscles, okay, right here. They attach to the front of the pelvis and go all the way down to the knee. So if they're tight, they're going to bring your pelvis forward, okay, and put constant tension on your abdominal area, your inner organs and stuff. But also, if these are tight and they rotate your pelvis forward, that causes constant tension on your hamstrings, okay? So we have to keep all these muscles balanced. Your hamstrings, your quadriceps, and your low back muscles, all right? We need to keep them balanced for flexibility. Now for strength, that's where you want to work your core muscles, your abdominal muscles, your pelvic floor muscles. But for this video, I just want to talk about the stretching, maintain the symmetry between these groups to help reduce your low back pain. So primarily, we've had other videos that go over low back stretches. Look at those. And some hamstring stretches. We'll go over those in other videos. But you want to make sure you keep those hamstrings flexible, you keep your quadriceps flexible, and that helps to relieve the stress and the strain on your low back muscles. All right, so check out those videos for the hamstring and the quadricep stretches, and they'll help reduce your low back pain.